It's time to stop putting content out into the world without a demand generation strategy in place. I'm Elena, and I'm a senior content strategist at Hype Local, an agency whose mission is to guide brands to exceptional business results through demand generation marketing. So let's talk about the stages of awareness. First, you're going to have the awareness stage, and that is going to be when the person who's watching the content or checking out the content doesn't quite know who you are, but they're looking for a solution to a problem that they have. Then you're going to have the interest phase, and that's going to be when they're getting that value from your brand or from your business, but they still don't necessarily know who you are, but they're starting to trust you and see you as the expert. Then we have the decision phase, and that one is going to be very important because it's going to lead them to the next stage, which is action. Now, in the decision-making phase, they really have to see you as the expert and the right solution for what the problem is that they have. Now, with the action phase, that's when they're choosing your business. That's when they're booking that demo. That's when they're choosing something that you have in your store, adding it to cart. That's when they're going ahead and making sure that you're the one that they choose. Now, in that whole process, in that whole buyer's journey, that's when we also have the content funnel that you can follow. That's the top of the funnel content, middle of funnel content, and bottom of funnel content. Now, I know that I only said 3, but that's going to still align with that buyer's journey. The top of funnel content is what you're going to be looking for to deliver value and information. So you're not even talking about your brand yet. That's a really important thing because it's not all about you when you're creating content. And we gotta remember that while you're doing anything really, whether it be a video, a blog post, or a social post, you need to decide exactly what part of the funnel you're in, so then that way you can decide how much you're talking about your business. Now, in the top of funnel, you're going to give them solutions to the problems they have. You're going to go through exactly how an expert would do it, and then you're going to lead them potentially to resources. Now, this is where I say potentially because that's really more of the job of the middle of funnel content. So the middle of funnel content is where you're going to make sure that it leads to somewhere like a landing page, your blog, or a longer form video. So with the middle of funnel, you're actually going to be focusing more on the interest and decision phase of the buyer's journey. Now, those phases are very important to focus on because what you're doing is you're allowing that value that you're giving to the viewer to actually help to build trust in your brand. So what you're doing is you're providing value, and then they can learn who you are and say, okay, these are the people who are actually helping me to figure out what the solution is to my problem, and then leading them closer to that decision about choosing your business. Now, lastly, we've got the MoFu type of content, and that is going to be focused on the action phase of that buyer journey. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that there's very strong call to action language, and you're going to make sure that there's a very strong, clear, one message that leads the viewer and the audience to exactly what you want them to do. So that could be to book a demo, that could be to take advantage of a promotion that you have, or simply to make a purchase. Thanks for watching our content marketing crash course about the buyer's journey and the stages of awareness in content marketing. In the next one, we're going to talk about how to set real content marketing goals. And spoiler alert, it's not all about getting likes. We'll catch you in the next one.